you cannot avoid the fear. You can only overcome the fear.
Okay.
If you are avoiding the fear, that means you are changing your path. Let's say you are going somewhere, maybe you are trekking, you're going in a jungle and you think that there is danger, there is lion or there is snake or there is something which is scary. You don't know. So how will you avoid it? By taking a different route,
Right.
right? If you have to jump, I remember when I started swimming classes, 15 years back, I was sitting on the edge of the swimming pool, right? And I was scared to jump. So of course we started from the 4 feet height, and after 4 or 5 days, the trainer asked you to go to the higher, no, the deeper side, and then sit. So if what is the way of avoiding that fear? Not jumping, right? Yeah, or maybe not doing it or quitting it. And that's what we usually do. We are we want to avoid the fear, and that is again going in your comfort zone and quitting in some extent, right? We think we avoided the fear, but we actually quit. So we do not, if you need to do something, of course, there will be fear, because if you're doing something big, there will be fear. If there's no fear in whatever you do, if you're not scared, that means you're doing something very small, right? Or maybe probably 1% chance that you are so good at it that you did not have that fear. 1% chance, right? But yes, you will not be fear free in everything in life, right? Like the best hunter, the best shooter, the best athlete, the best actor will have fear in something else, right?
Right.
So the only way, right, to overcome the fear. So the first way is you cannot avoid it. If you're avoiding it, that means you are quitting. Do you agree or not? First of all,
Yes.
only then I'll proceed. And just don't say, because I mean, yeah, you are most welcome to disagree. I mean, right? But think about it. Sometimes we don't think and we just follow the trend, what is happening around us. So we do not avoid the fear if we need to do something or accomplish something, right? Like business, what do you do?
I'm working in an investment bank
Investment bank.
in
So let's
Blackstone.
say you
Yeah.
started your own investment company, right? Or you advise people. And if you have to start a startup, start a company, you are scared that people won't come, the clients won't come. Why will people trust me? Because it's about money, yes or no?
Right. Right.
Right? In case if you do some mistake, in case if you have a bad client, right? What happens? So you have that fear. So how will you avoid it? Not doing it.
Yes.
So no. But
Correct.
you have to overcome it. So how do you overcome a fear? By facing it. Right. You can only overcome a fear by facing it. But when you face it, do not just face just like that. Like, see, you have to go in the jungle, you are going to trek, right? Or you are skydiving, you know, there will be fear. But when people say, डर के आगे जीत है, just कर दो, मत डरो. That is also not right, because if you face the fear, you have to take care of yourself. You have to safeguard yourself, right? So you have to face the fear with the right equipments, right training, right guide, right? Like if you go scuba diving and if you're doing for the first time, you need a guide. If you're doing skydiving, you need a guide. If you're going trekking in the jungle, if you're going trekking in a canyon, you need a guide,
Right.
right? So you cannot just go and face the fear just like that and become a hero. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes,
That's
Abhishek.
what. So we cannot avoid the fear. In a nutshell, we cannot avoid the fear. We have to overcome it. And to overcome, we have to face it. And while facing it, you have to have the proper gear, proper techniques, proper tips, proper guidance, everything. And learning, experience. Don't you think so?